90%. That's the percent of your life that you're in your underwear. And underwear gets old fast. You know that feeling of putting on old, saggy underwear? You need to know the feeling of great fitting underwear that is 2 times softer than cotton. You need to know about MeUndies.com. MeUndies is the most comfortable underwear you will ever wear, and it's insane how good they'll make you feel. And now MeUndies isn't just for guys. They just launched their All of Me women's collection, a 4-piece line of undies designed specifically for the female body in all of its complex, gorgeous as hell glory. Check out the photos yourself, MeUndies.com. Go to MeUndies.com/PFT and get 20% off your first order and free shipping. Save even more when you buy a pack of them. They guarantee you're going to be happy with them or your first pair is free. Once you feel MeUndies on your body, you're never going back. Xero, spelled Xero, is the online accounting software and platform for your small business. With Xero, it doesn't matter if your small business is brick and mortar or online, because Xero was born in the cloud and built in the cloud. That means you can manage your accounting anytime, anywhere from your Mac, PC, iOS, or Android device. Sign up for a free 30-day trial at Xero.com/podcasts to manage your invoicing and get paid faster. And not only that, every month, 5 people who have signed up with Xero are randomly selected to receive a mystery box of goodies from Xero and from a company that already swears by Xero. That's Xero, Xero. Welcome. Welcome all of you. Welcome each and every one. All-inclusive welcomes to you and yours. That's right. I'm also welcoming your family. Make them listen to this. Where are they right now? Send the word out. That was the secret signal, of course, for people to go get their families and gather around the laptop, the iPhone, the Android. I meant it when I said all-inclusive. Android people, I love you too. Got a weird specific hatred that fuels you. You despise Apple products, and you love talking about it. I understand. That's how I feel about racism. It's not my favorite thing, and I don't mind talking to people about how it's not. I get how people want to do things differently than I do, sure. Guys, I'm teasing. There's some racism I'm okay with. Oh my God, please don't edit. Please don't isolate and edit this out. Please, I beg of you. Welcome to Spontaneanation, everyone. I'm Paul F. Tompkins. I'm the host of IT. What is Spontaneanation? Is it a place? Is it a scientific process? Shout out to my Canadian friends with process. I've talked about this on Twitter, but I'm very good at spotting Canadian accents on television. I'm thrilled when I and everyone knows sorry and a boat. Drama, people know that one. Lesser known ones, latte. I heard that one time. Like, oop, Canuck. My favorite one though, ever, and I did say this on Twitter, so apologies if you are hearing this for the second time. Guy said piñata. What? Piñata? Were there no... And this show's set in America. That's the only reason I bring it up. Were there no Americans on set who could say, hold on, sir. I'm sorry to tell you that in America, we say piñata. Piñata. See. N with the squiggly line. Yada. Piñata. I mean, where does it end, guys? Now, that to me, Canada, that seems willful. Like now you're doing it on purpose. No one says piñata. Oh yeah, it's going to be great for a birthday. You know, she's turning 8, right? So we got a piñata. I think even other Canadians are like, hey, it's us. You don't have to show off. I get it. You know. Come on, Gord. I always think of Gord as such a Canadian name, but I bet that's not even true anymore. I bet I bet. What are the names? What if I were to get a Canadian baby name book? What would be in there? Ian, of course. Syrup? Is that a name? That if you really want to claim your Canadianness, here's what you do. Start naming children after Canadian things. Just do that, right? Like, Gwyneth Paltrow did it because apples are uniquely American. And I think that was, her husband at the time. She probably had to explain, this is a food we eat where I come from. It's like, how here you have sausages? This is like that, only from a tree. And nothing got slaughtered. Unless you want to be all Shel Silverstein about it. Yes, I get the trees are alive. If they were upset about us picking fruit, surely they would have evolved a way for us not to do it. We have a lemon tree in our yard. That thing, I didn't know this about lemon trees. They're covered with thorns. What? It's not like lemons are like, oh, let me get at that lemon. I just want to eat it raw. What creatures are these trees defending themselves against? Hey, guess what? Lemon trees. Lemons are a garnish. The end. Don't act like you're giving out bags of Hershey's Kisses or whatever. Lemon trees. Well, that's who I felt like taking down a notch this week. With that out of the way, we can continue with our program. Ladies and gentlemen, here's how this show works. I'm going to interview a special guest. We're going to have a chat that begins with a question submitted by our previous guest. Now, my guest this week has no idea who the previous guest was. And my guest last week had no idea who my guest is this week. It's what we call a blind question. It is not about blindness, as many people keep asking me. We've covered it. We've devoted 6 episodes to blindness. Enough. It got old, dudes. And then, in the second half of our show, myself and some of my improviser pals will improvise a narrative story based on the suggestion of a location from my guest. Guys, I think you got it. I'm proud of you for understanding it immediately. Okay. My guest this time out is a singer, a songwriter, and a singer-songwriter, and a dear old friend of mine. It's Aimee Mann. Aimee, hello.
Hello, Paul F. Tompkins.
How do you do?
I'm good.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've been to Canada, right?
I have been to Canada.
Have you ever heard this piñata business?
No. In fact, I was. I don't even know if I had focused on sorry, but now that you say it rings a Canadian bell.
Now, usually that is the job of the Prime Minister, to ring the Canadian bell. Yeah. That's what starts every Canadian day. That's how they know it's morning.
Yes.
Otherwise, people stay in their homes all day.
The Canadian bell.
Yeah. The Canadian bell is rung, and then people can go out there, put on their flannels.
It's the national bell.
It's the national. Why don't we have a national? Well, we did have a national bell, and look how that turned out. Am I right?
They dressed their children leaf and maple.
That's right.
And what else besides syrup?
Hockey.
That's a bad child's name.
Hockey?
Leaf and maple. I would
Leaf and maple are pretty good kids. If for a brother and sister, right? Yeah. But in fact, River Phoenix's original name was Leaf.
There's definitely leaves out there. Probably
Joaquin, not River Phoenix. I'm being told by someone who's not here yet.
There's a leaf Phoenix.
There is but he transformed into Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, wait, he chose that name?
Yeah. Hey, I don't want. I can't believe my parents named me Leaf Phoenix. I got to change it to something simpler, like Joaquin.
Yeah, something more normal.
Yeah.
I'd like to fit in.
So I need my name to be something I have to learn how to spell later in life.
Yes.
Now, Aimee, this is all bonus content because that's not how our interview starts.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm going to start with this question to you, submitted by our previous guest.
I'm scared.
What is the... Everyone is scared. Why are you scared? Let me ask you that.
Because they're not in the room and they don't have to take responsibility for the embarrassment they may cause.
That's absolutely true. I was going to say I don't think this question will embarrass you, but I think this question is all about embarrassing people. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
Okay.
We will see.
Challenge.
I'm very, very defensive.
What is the thing you desire...
Oh, God.
...that you are... Full stop. Is it a golden idol? What is the thing you desire that you are most ashamed of desiring?
Oh, God, shame.
Yes,
Shame.
It's in the question.
Yeah. Shame is built into the question. Oh, I don't. I'm very hesitant to answer, but I'm going to sort of answer this.
Please sort of answer this.
I'm going to sort of answer this honestly.
To the best of the ability you care to use.
I do think that I want everyone to like me. I do think I don't think I'm alone in that, probably,
No.
But I feel that as soon as shame, as soon as the word shame was mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I feel very ashamed of the wanting people to. I wish I could be, not really care. Take it or leave it.
It's an extremely tricky thing. Do you feel like you have moments where you're okay with the idea that not everybody is going to like you?
I have to. It's a bit of an effort, and there are actually things I work on it. It's like I have to practice it. Here's how it goes.
Yeah, walk us through the process.
Yeah,
Process.
I actually do have a process. Allow other people to have the dignity of their own experience. Not everyone has to like you.
Oh my word.
Yeah, allow them to have the dignity of their own opinions. They're allowed to have opinions about you that are not necessarily favorable to you.
Here's the thing about that, is that it's very difficult to get to that point, because when you suspect someone does not like you, the next question is, why don't they like me?
Yeah.
Then you're starting to come up with potential reasons why they might not like you.
Yeah.
And it's never things like, they probably have a misguided notion of who I am. You're able to make a list, like probably this, definitely that.
Yeah.
I hate this about myself for sure. But that is, people are entitled to, just as you are entitled to not like everybody, because none of us are like, oh, I wish I could just like everybody.
Yeah.
We're perfectly fine not liking huge swaths of people. But the idea of, a similar idea had been expressed to me. It is none of my business what other people think about me.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
That really helps. And for some reason that does help me.
That one helps me more.
It's like a rule to go like, it is none of my business what other people think of me. Yeah.
What I like about that too is I don't want to know. I don't want to know what other people think about me. It's private.
And also it kind of puts the focus back on you, because then you can realize, yes, I also like to be entitled to my own opinions about people.
Yes, indeed.
Like, why don't I like that guy? I just don't. Or maybe I do have reasons, but And here's the other thing. Once you start to make a list of stuff, like reasons why they might not like you, that's the precursor to how can I manipulate them into liking me again?
What would change this?
Yes. How can I change it? I have to get in there and change it. And then I think my distaste of the idea of me being manipulative, that keeps me in check. Like I don't want to be a manipulative person who then goes and minces and flatters to try to
minces and flatters.
I do a lot of mincing and flattering. I have to say, flattering is, if we're just going to talk about things that I'm ashamed of,
sure.
I will find myself like, you are just flattering. You're blatantly flattering someone right now to try to forestall whatever this bad opinion you think is coming your way.
But is it false? Or is it just excessive? Is it egregious?
Well, I find that it's not. Once you've placed so much importance on the opinion of someone else, they become wonderful, and then it's very easy to flatter them in the moment because you sort of believe it, because you've given them the power to make you feel better.
That's right.
It's a weird little pretzel that I turned myself into.
Has it always been that way for as long as you can remember?
Yeah, I think it's better. It's better now.
what would be, I mean, are there times where, you're out in the world and you feel like this person doesn't like me, I would like them to like me. And then like on the way home, do you chastise yourself?
Yeah, I think I do.
Or are you, shut up. Are you ever aware of it in the moment and you're able to pull back from it?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now I am.
Right.
But, I've spent some time, working on this type of issue, placing too much importance on the opinions of other people, that people pleasing kind of thing. And there is a sense of shame that lingers when you're like, I did such a fucking tap dance for this person. And why? But, and most people, their opinions don't really have that much to do with you. They're in a bad mood, or they got their own thing, or they've classified you as X, Y, or Z, or it's over, mm-hmm. You remind them of their mother. It's done. Over. It's done, like before you walked in the door.
Do you ever find that it's sometimes it's like you want somebody to like you just because it would be more comfortable if they liked you?
Oh, sure. It's very uncomfortable to be not liked. And
knowing that I'll probably see this person again. We have friends in common or whatever. Yeah. So with circumstances of my life will put me in this person's orbit again.
Yeah.
I do not want to I don't want to see that look in their face of like I wish someone else was here instead of you.
Also the horror of drama. Mm-hmm. But there was an incident that it was very helpful, and it was very not fun at the time. Mm-hmm. But there was somebody that I was working with, and then I wanted to work with him again, and then I was told that they did not want to work with me. And of course I did that thing of, obviously it's me, I'm a horrible person. Finally, the world has discovered what a monster I am, and this person is the forefront of this
knowledge.
Bound
to happen.
And then you try to walk yourself back. No, I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. So I went back to the person we knew in common, and he was like, no, he specifically does not want to work with you. Like he did not enjoy his previous time.
Wow.
And so that I had to apply, it was almost like really giving myself a stern talking to, like, mm-hmm. He is entitled to not like you. Mm-hmm. He's entitled, allow him to not like you. And that sort of helped me the next time I saw him not have like a big attitude, right. Was just like, hi, good to see you. And like, just move, keep it light and polite and move on. And then we worked together again. Like, I think there was probably I'm going to guess a bit of concern that would be super weird, and then it would get weird and weirder on his part, and then it would just escalate and be a disaster. But we ended up working together, and at a later date, and it was fine.
Did you talk to him about it?
No, because it's none of my business. He's entitled to, like, he had a bad time. It's not, if he wants to talk to me about it, that would be great.
It must have been.
If I did anything that I could remember, I would have apologized for it. But
it must have been so difficult to be working with him again. And then if it were me, I would be examining everything that I was doing as it was happening. Like, is this the thing that he didn't like about working with me? Am I doing it now?
Yeah,
Am I doing it now?
I didn't have that because I feel that moment where I was like, let him have his thing. Mm-hmm. Like, let him not like you. Give him room to not like you. And that something about that sort of makes everybody feel free. Like, all right. Right. Yeah. And it's like when you ask somebody to do, like, can you be on my show? And they're mm-hmm. like, no, you're like, absolutely no pressure. Please feel free to say no if you can't, but if you're like, oh, well, okay. I mean, I did that favor for you. The other, like, if you make them feel bad about it, then it's just, everything's weird forever.
Right.
In their attempt to, in your attempt to, like, control them into doing something.
I find, and you and I have done a lot of stuff together, and I find that, from years of, and I'm sure you've had this experience too, years of asking people to do things with you, that it always feels like you're asking somebody out on a date. And even if you have known them for years, like me asking you to do something, there's still like it finally got to a comfortable place of, we've known each other long enough, we know each other well enough that if you say no, it's not going to be weird for me. But I've become very conscious of, if you're asking me to do something and I can't do it, it feels like it feels like a betrayal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really letting you down. And I feel like I have to, and I'm sure I have done this with you, like said, you must understand, I really wish that I could do this, but I can't do it. Like, I feel like the first response wasn't enough. I have to go back and like really make drive it home.
I feel like if I don't have pneumonia, I can't say no. If I actually have that day off, there's no, there's like, if I haven't booked another show already and I don't have pneumonia, it doesn't matter that might be my one day off and that, I'm just not feeling up to it or it sounds too difficult or whatever. It's really, really hard. But, there would be another thing that one works on is setting boundaries and just going like, I just gotta go, and also I gotta say no and like get out and know that and trust that there's a bridge of friendship that, that can survive this terrible ordeal of me saying no to a show.
Because a lot of it is about for me, I came to realize that sometimes life is about making hard choices. And a hard choice to make is, this is something I technically could do. Yeah. I'm looking at my calendar. It's far in the future. Technically, I could do this, but I know that all these other things surrounding it are going to make my life miserable. Yeah. So if I clear as much free space as possible, that's a hard choice to turn down a thing that would be fun, but especially when you're doing things that you don't want to do. You're like, well, that thing I have to do. Yeah. I wish I was doing this thing instead of that thing.
That's usually how people ask you to do the things you don't really want to do so far in advance. You're like, I got nothing for June, sure. And then all the fun stuff starts pouring in for June and you got to, I got to do this dumb thing that doesn't pay anything.
Have you had the experience of someone that you just didn't like for some reason, and then gradually your opinion on them turned around?
Yeah.
Like a person, when you first met them, you're like, oh, this is not my type of person at all.
I know I'm sure that has happened, but I can't think of.
You don't have to name names.
I can't think of it because as soon as you said, "Have you ever had a person you don't like?" I immediately thought of like four, and then I realized, nope, they're holding steady.
Right where I left them.
Holding steady.
Holding steady. But is there a chance for those people? Those four people?
No. I don't think they're ever going to change.
You said a thing. I want to close it out with this. You said a thing. We were talking about therapy at one point, and you said one time you were in therapy, and your therapist asked you to talk to your childhood self. Ew. And the therapist said, "What would if you could talk to little Aimee? Ew. What would you say to her?" And your response was, "Thanks a fucking lot." I have never forgotten that.
Oh my God.
Like the idea of blame, because I totally related to it. That you look back at your younger self and like, this is all your fault, you idiot.
Oh my God, that's really
It's pretty
funny.
harsh.
Oh my God,
harsh.
I'm actually weeping with laughter at
Thanks
that.
fucking lot.
I don't remember that, but that's so horrifying and it explains a lot.
Aimee Mann, thank you so much. We are now in June. This is June 8th. Is there anything that you would like to promote? Are you on tour? Do you have any albums you would like people to pick up? Do you have any live shows that are happening?
I got nothing. June is free.
Just enjoying your summer?
I'm enjoying my summer, waiting for those calls to come in.
If you have Aimee's number, give her a call, and then you will discover if you are something she enjoys or the other. When we return, Aimee Mann will give us a location for our improv. You will meet our improvisers, and our story will begin. All of this and only that when Spontaneanation returns.
Hey, it's me, kid actor Miles Gooey Duck. Listen, an actor needs to sleep. Needs to get good rest to be fresh on the stage for treading boards and such. That's why I want to recommend Lisa. Lisa's done away with the awkward mattress showroom experience that we've all suffered. Well, I mean, you have. I love lying down on a mattress in a store because it's another chance to act, perfect my craft. But I get that for people who are afraid of public speaking, it feels weird to lie down on a mattress where people are just looking at you. Well, if you're that kind of coward, a luxury mattress that is ordered completely online, it's for you. Lisa ships for free to your doorstep, and it comes compressed in a box the size of a mini fridge, like you'd have in a dressing room if you're playing the title character in the school play. It's a 10-inch mattress, and it comes in all sizes, and it's crafted with 3 unique foam layers for cooling, supportive comfort. The kind of supporting comfort that you need if you're going to be fresh and ready to take on the role of the melancholy Dane. Hamlet for you ignoramuses. Lisa gives you 100 nights to try your mattress, risk-free. Oh, I should have done my vocal warm-ups. Lisa is also like the Tom shoots for mattresses, because for every 10 they sell, they donate 1 to a shelter. That's more than I would ever do, because I'm selfish. An actor must be selfish if he's going to be a superstar. Shake him off. Oh, those people in your life trying to drag you down. Go to leesa.com/PFT and enter promo code PFT at checkout to get $75 off your order. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to this idiot. Oh, thanks, rude child. Hey, guys, it's Paul. And Lisa actually shipped me a mattress, and we used it, and we're still using it because it's great. My wife and I actually talked about how we're sleeping better than we did with our old mattress. So, it's not bullshit, guys. I hope Lisa is okay with me saying bullshit in their ad. What a rude, foul-mouthed adult. Turnabout's fair play, as I'm sure was said in a Shakespeare play. Well, there you have it. Go to leesa.com/PFT and enter promo code PFT at checkout and get $75 off. I'll see you on the stage. Six Upper Tyrannus.
Hi, Mitch. They say you're supposed to talk to people in comas, so here goes. Hey, Mitch, have you heard about Stamps.com? Well, you know how you do whatever it takes to make sure business runs efficiently, but constant trips to the post office can get in the way. Well, with Stamps.com, you'll be able to spend less time at the post office and more time growing your business. I hope you can hear me, Mitch. Stamps.com makes mailing and shipping easy. You use your own computer and printer to buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package. I Mitch, you know, you're always saying you wish you could print up your own government documents at home. Now this is just like that. Stamps.com does all the thinking for you. With the digital scale, it will calculate the exact postage needed and it helps you decide the best class of mail based on your needs. Like if you need to send for a new coma monitoring machine or whatever. I don't know, Mitch. I don't know. I'm hanging on by a thread here. Join over 500,000 small businesses that use Stamps.com and never go to the post office again. But Mitch, you could if you wanted to. I know that you will. You will eventually have that decision again to go or not to go, but you don't have to go. Anyway, Mitch, maybe this will help. How do you do it? Don't take my word for it. Listen to SPONTANEANATION host Paul F. Tompkins. Thanks, Dolores. You know, right now, we're using Stamps.com all the time to send stuff out from Earwolf. We send merch to people. We send other merch to people. So it's very handy. And right now you can use my promo code PFT for this special offer. It's a no-risk trial plus a $110 bonus offer, which includes a digital scale and up to $55 free postage. That's a lot of free postage to be giving away. Don't wait. Go to Stamps.com before you do anything else. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in PFT. That's Stamps.com. Enter PFT. You know, the funny thing is, Mitch, I really thought something was going to happen there, like I'd hear something, but Mitch, please come back, Mitch. We need you. I need you. Maybe my favorite ad yet. Whoa, fancying it up over there, that guy. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, I never introduced Eban Schletter. That's Eban Schletter on the piano. He's scoring everything as we go along. I mean, it's good, right? He's playing the piano. Not everyone can do that. Can you? Oh, you can. Well, there might be a job opening soon. I get it. Sound jokes. Guys, welcome back. It is time to meet our improvisers. I've met them already, just so you know. This is not a weird blind date situation. I asked them to be here, and then they came, and I'm very excited that they are here. Returning to Spontaneanation is one of the stars of No You Shut Up on the Fusion Network, Colleen Smith. Colleen, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being back.
Thank you for having me back.
Did you enjoy your first time?
I did. It was a great time.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that's true.
It is very true.
And then I'm glad I hoped it. It
Yeah.
wasn't a wasted
Your your wishes came true, or your hopes came true.
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
There you go.
This is what Jiminy Cricket tells us. That bug. Coming to the show for the first time, two first-timers. I'm looking at both of them in turn. Which one will I introduce first? I don't know. I'm going to go alphabetical by first name.
Oh, yes.
Michael Oosterom.
Hey, you said it right.
I did say it right,
Yeah,
right?
thank
I was
you.
really sweating it, too.
I know.
We've worked together
And
for
I
a couple
was-
years now.
I was ready to come at you with some Canadian pronunciation gag, but I can just back pocket that for another day.
How do you think a Canadian would pronounce your name?
Oosterom?
Yep,
Hey.
I think you're right.
Hey, can I get that bag for you,
I
Mr.
think you're
Oosterom?
right. Now, Michael, you also are a cast member of No You Shut Up.
I am.
This is your first time on the show. For people who don't know, Michael voices characters such as Oliver Pouch, Armand Might. Can never come up with a third example for
Me neither.
anyone.
I show up and they go, that
The
guy. Oh, that.
Constitution!
Constitution!
Hey, the Constitution over
We
here!
the people over here. That's exactly what I sound like when I do it. Oh, I'm covered in amendments
Oh,
over here.
the ever-evolving Constitution. He's been through, it's like a real Doctor Who type
He's
situation.
appropriately British now.
Yeah,
for an
exactly.
American document.
Yeah.
That's good.
Michael, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
This is going to be fun. We're going to have fun.
God, I hope so.
Now, you wear glasses.
Yeah.
Do you know who else does? The man sitting right next to you.
What?
Oh,
His
I never
name.
noticed that about us.
That's right.
Maybe I need a better prescription.
You both do. His name is Ted Michaels.
That's-
Right?
Thank you for
Ooh,
getting
that
that
silence.
pronunciation.
Yeah, silence really scared
Well,
me.
there's 12 vowels in my name, and you only get Michaels out of it.
Have you counted them? It's fun to count the vowels in your name.
M-I-U-A-E.
Uh-oh.
C-H-A-E-E-E-A-L-S.
Oh, boy.
But you did a good job.
Ted, you also are a cast member of No You Shut
Yes.
Up.
This
Guys,
feels really like, oh, you're also. Like, aren't you anything different?
I'm trying
You're
to
the same.
Here's what I'm trying to communicate with my voice to the audience.
Oh.
I'm surprising you that there's a bit of a theme to the improvisers today.
Ah.
You didn't even
The
realize that.
surprise
going
is
in.
the utter sameness of it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah,
this again?
if you're expecting
It's like a lot of life.
new fun things, yeah.
Life consistently surprises us with more of the same. Ted, you of course are the voice of Dr. Cornelius Nougat, Radio Shock Jock Stew,
Stew.
and if only I can come up with
Lady
a third
Wiener
one.
I've been doing.
Yeah.
Lady Wiener.
I have the best female voice.
That's a really good. Can we hear? May I speak
It's
to
not
Lady
a
Wiener?
it's not a lady voice. It's horrible.
Come on.
It's really offensive.
Let me hear a
to
little
all
bit.
women.
Offensive.
I really just go like that.
Oh, that's like
And
audio.
that's a
Audio
woman? That's not a
blackface.
woman.
Did a woman just come in here? Another? Wow.
I'm a girl.
I fall for that every time.
She literally says, "I'm a girl,"
Yeah.
That's how
but
women-
she'll always be a lady.
Maybe
to
it's
me.
my insecurity that maybe people don't get that I'm playing a girl.
Even though this hot dog has long blonde hair
Yeah.
and a skirt on.
I should really trust the visual.
You should try. But you can't see because you're down under the desk.
Right.
So you have no idea what's going on.
And
up
I
there.
don't use my eyes when I puppeteer.
You would like to really white knuckle it when you're puppeteering. You just screw your
Yeah.
eyes shut. And you're like, I hope this is over soon.
Yep.
Yeah. It's look, everyone has different approaches. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm thrilled to have you all in one building where we can all see each other's faces. We have our suggestion of location from Aimee. And it's not a suggestion. This is what we're doing. I don't know why I keep saying suggestion. This is the one idea. And the suggestion is, I just said it again.
It is an improv term. Can we get a
It
suggestion?
is, it's true, but we got it.
Yeah.
So I should stop saying suggestion. Here's our location. The underwear department at Macy's. At Macy's. All right. We take you now to the underwear department at Macy's.
Dad, why couldn't Mom come with me?
Well, she's very busy, and your mother does a lot of stuff around the house that I can't do. I don't know how to wash a dish. I've never known. It's very difficult.
Do you need any help?
Oh, look at this woman. Yes, hello. My daughter here would like to buy some.
Just say it.
I don't. Please, this is your mother's department.
Dainty underthings?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Panties. Just say the word panties. I had a growth spurt and I need panties.
Yes, my daughter, you see, is she's 12 years old.
Well,
She's-
come down this aisle. It's very thin. You might brush against all the panties as you go down here.
Honey, I think maybe you better just go down that aisle, follow this obvious woman down the aisle yourself.
Dad, it's just satin and lace. Stop being a cunt.
Stop saying it, honey, please.
Fine.
Please take my daughter Megan to the secret places that you
We have a
women go
policy
to.
that you have to come with us.
That's a weird policy.
It's
Why?
legal stuff.
Oh, well,
Yeah, lots of kids get molested in underwear stores.
really?
Yeah, you gotta have a parental guardian. They gave us a cartoon at school so we understand it.
Well, I certainly don't want to refute the cartoon. Fine.
Here we are. Come this way.
So many things.
Oh, I think you look good in this. Try that on.
I don't have to watch, though, right?
Oh, you
Can
do.
I look-
You have to legally watch.
Well, why? Why?
It's
I'm a
legal.
dad.
It's legal.
I'm very uncomfortable with the legalities.
Excuse me, Jim Bowersox, Macy store detective. Sir, you will be watching your daughter try on her underwear, won't you, sir? There's a policy here in the store.
I have to watch her try it on?
Well, that's what the lady said. And she's in charge of undergarments.
Do we at least go in a dressing room?
You can have the modesty blinders.
Oh,
if you'd
what's
like
that?
those. They're horse blinders for your head.
But human-sized?
No.
They're horse-sized.
Yeah, they come from the equestrian department on floor 6.
Can I ask you this?
Sure.
Have they actually been on a horse?
I'm not supposed to say, but many, many horses. They won a race.
Saves money if they get them from horses.
That's right.
I have a quick question about underwear. You know that protective strip? But if someone else tried it on, then what protects me from the protective strip?
I don't know what you're talking about. What protective strip?
Dad, they put a panel in underwear like a panty liner so that...
We change out the protective strips every 8 months.
I do it personally. Every 8 months, I take a Saturday changing underwear strips.
You come in on a Saturday.
It's
I
a
do.
fun
It's worth
day.
it.
It's a fun day. We
Yeah.
all just make a fun game out of
Oh,
it.
it's a store-wide activity?
Yeah.
Well, that is
We put on a Katrina and the Waves playlist on iTunes,
Oh,
store-wide.
a playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean like a genius list where you start with Walking on Sunshine and
Yeah.
then whatever seems like you'll like that? Or are you saying it's
Exactly.
all K in the Waves?
It's all K and the Waves on Penny Strip Saturday here at Macy's.
What are some of their other hits?
Oh, you know, Walking on Sunshine
No,
again.
that one I-
No,
Oh, a follow-up.
The follow-up.
Oh, I didn't
That was in
realize.
Shrek 4.
All right. Well, can my daughter and I at least have some privacy while we do this odious business?
Yeah, please. I'll be over here if you have any more questions.
All right, Detective.
Jim Bowersox, Macy's store detective.
Thanks, guys. Okay, Dad, it's a pivotal time in my life.
I know.
Because I heard that G-strings are out and that crease where the bottom of your underwear meets your butt is now the new, like, hot butt crease thing.
What? I don't even know. How is that a thing?
Dad, oh, God, I wish Mom was here.
I know. I wish your mother was here, too. I wonder what she's doing right now. Stupid dishes. They're so easy to wash. He'll never know.
Lydia,
Oh, hello, Marjorie.
hi, I saw you through the window doing dishes.
Yes, I mean, I'm doing dishes. I'm going to take all day to do these 3 dishes.
Oh, you naughty girl, you.
I know. My stupid husband doesn't even know how to turn on the faucet.
Oh, my husband doesn't know how to do anything, but he's in a coma, so, you know.
I'm so jealous of you.
I know.
How did you get so lucky?
Well, a 3-car pileup and very poor medical insurance, but a great lawsuit equals me taken care of for the rest of my life.
Do you know, I put butter on our steps every night?
Oh.
But somehow, I don't know if it's because he wears his golf cleats in the house, he always makes it up the stairs.
Oh, they learn that in middle school or something. I don't know. They get taught how to braid their pubes and wear cleats everywhere.
What do you think men do?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've listed 2 pretty good examples.
No, you have. You're not on trial here. I guess the onus is on me to come up with some men examples. I bet they, they're always putting on golf cleats. I know that much. Oh, and they're always...
Son, it's time for me to fill you in on a few things about being a man.
All right.
Now, when you get married, it's not usually going to be a good relationship.
No?
She's going to try to kill you.
What?
She's going to try to kill you to end your life with butter.
Oh.
Butter on the wok.
Oh, is that how you make a baby?
No, this is a different conversation.
Oh.
I'm just trying to, so you can survive, tell you, I got you a pair of golf cleats. Son.
Oh, man. I'm getting so grown up. I learned how to braid my pubes in school the other day.
Oh, I didn't know they did it that early.
They do.
It's important.
Before lunch.
You got to braid those pubes and you got to put on golf cleats when you come home from work.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like a man. Boy, I wish I could have a bar mitzvah, but we're Catholic.
I wonder if he knows I'm buttering the steps.
Oh, well, how much are your butter bills a month?
Our butter bills are quite steep. And he does, of course, all the bookkeeping.
Yes.
It's man stuff.
And how much shortbread are you making?
Oh, I would say probably a loaf at the most per month.
No, it's not enough. I'm sure he's on to you. I didn't know shortbread came in loaves.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I figure to really get the whole shortbread experience, why not, instead of make a bunch of little cookies or whatever the fuck, make like a whole loaf size.
So it's bread.
And then cut it up. So it's bread. Like bread's in the name. And I guess I was confused with the recipe.
No, I see what you mean. It's called bread, but it's shortbread, like bread that's been condensed.
I could talk to you for hours, Marjorie.
I've got a box of wine to squeeze out, so...
All right, honey. I respect that you want to be fashionable and you want all of the kids at school to think that you're keen and so forth, but
Keen? What are we, at a sock hop?
What do they say, gnarled?
What?
Totally gnarled.
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Radical Islam.
Please stop.
Listen, don't tell the store detective, but I'm going to look away as you remove your undercoat.
Dad, if you look away at any moment, someone could swoop in and molest me.
It's a very tiny room and the door's locked.
It's a place known for young girls wearing underwear. It's filled with predators.
I guess that makes a lot of sense.
You two have been in there for quite a while. Did you fall in?
We're fine, Detective Bowersox.
All right.
Just trying on underwear.
Those blinders better be on, mister.
They are.
Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you, woman.
All right. So, I've gone for lime green. What do you think?
It's sort of on the fuchsia end of the spectrum, don't you think?
I don't know, Dad. Just trying to be different. Everybody at school is maturing and...
Oh, it's time to get dressed for a gym. I guess everybody's got to take their pants off.
That's right, here in the girls' locker room. It's time to get ready to play field hockey.
Oh, I'm gonna just go change in the...
No, you got to
You got changed in front of us.
right here.
Yeah.
But I don't... Okay. Here we go. I'm unbuttoning my pants.
What kind of color is that?
Oh, blind. Wow.
They're just white underwear. What's wrong with that?
Whitey, we don't like her.
What's all the commotion in here? What's going on?
Look at her silly panties.
I can't do that. I'd lose my job. You girls get out of here.
All right. Wow.
Teacher McPherson, I brought you into my office because I've been told that you went into the women's dressing room during changing period
Now look, it's my prerogative as a teacher and as a quote-unquote phys ed coach to go into these dressing rooms and see what the commotion is about.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Coach McPherson,
What's going on?
these girls are making me feel bad because I'm wearing white underwear.
Megan, don't you want the other people to like you?
Well, I feel like it has nothing to do with me and that they should be allowed to have whatever opinion they want. And
Come on, girls, let's let them have a moment. They're having a moment together. Come on.
I ordered you out of here already. What are you doing?
We were just hanging around.
Just filming it with my phone.
You sneaky little girl.
Yeah. We're trouble.
Anyway, I feel like...
Go on with your heartfelt sentiment.
I feel like I should not care and not be burdened by the expectations of others. Yet I feel like I'm going to give this up and eventually succumb and make my father take me to the underwear store.
Wait, I thought he already had taken you to the underwear store.
No, this is before that.
But you told me that he was... Were you sure?
Wait,
I think that we're after that.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The girls were beaming in the head with volleyball.
I understand.
Earlier, so my perception of time and space has moved.
Sure.
Come on, guys, let's get the bylaws and bean her right in the
Her
head.
head's
Stop
so
it!
big. Look at the...
Bean her right
There
in
it
the
is.
head.
Stop it! Ow! Yeah, that's how it went down.
Well, you certainly lost that round. But listen, Megan.
I prefer to be called Megan.
Oh, you're reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky sophomore year because people met you freshman year as Megan.
Yeah, but Kara became Kara and Andrea became Andrea. If they can do it, those losers.
I know. I think that played more on people's fear of being impolite. But Megan it is. Megan, can I tell you what I've learned about making people like you?
Yeah, coach?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. No matter what the cost. People need to...
I brought you back into my office because I've been told you've been having very lengthy heart-to-heart talks with some of the girls.
Well-
talks that go on, we'd clock them at 1.5 minutes in length.
Well, who's to say how long they should be?
Yeah, you're right. I'm fine with it.
Oh, good to hear. Whatever it takes,
Yeah.
make people like you. Did you know there's a talent show coming up?
There is?
If you signed up for that talent show and did a talent, why, if you win the whole thing, everyone's sure to like you.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right, welcome to the talent show. First up is little Timmy Pinkins. Timmy's got a little talent he likes to do. He does a rap, and the rap is about the things going on in his inner emotional life. Timmy.
My parents are divorced, and it makes me want to cry. There's a big tree in my backyard. I'm gonna hang from it till I die.
Okay, Timmy, that was wonderful.
What?
That was wonderful.
All I need is some rope.
And now we have a very special guest, a young lady. Her name is, it used to be Megan, now it's Megan. Let's bring her to the stage.
Boo!
Shut up!
We don't like you.
Yeah. Boo.
She wears white underwear.
For my talent, I am going to do impressions of U.S. presidents. This is my impression of John Adams. I think you should have a Harvard education in order to vote. I hate Benjamin Franklin. He gets along with the French too well.
You're way off.
Give her a chance now. These are people we don't have voice recordings of. Come on.
This is my impression of George Washington. Hold on, I gotta take my teeth out.
You're too on the nose.
A lot of that's been disproved anyway.
Read a book.
This is my impression of Lincoln. My name is Abraham Lincoln. I'm really tall, but I have a really high pitched voice. Not a lot of people know that. Thank you very much.
I think that was an amazing performance.
I read that fact in BuzzFeed.
All right, now you're all suspended. Then one day I hope that there's a female president, and maybe it'll be Megan, okay? Next up is little Larry Bimley.
Hi, guys. It's me, Larry. You all know my talent. I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching. Everyone just shut your eyes, and here I go.
You got it, Larry. Show him how it's done. We won't watch. Oh, I bet he's awesome. Hey.
And the winner of the talent show is Larry Bemley by a long shot.
I did it again.
Yeah, Larry.
Thanks, everybody. See you at the rap party.
Megan. I had to rush backstage. Are you okay? I saw your humiliating defeat at the talent show.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I put a lot of work into that. I mean, I read the entire book, Team of Rivals, and it turns out I could have just gone on BuzzFeed. But, it taught me something.
What's that, dear?
Don't try to be somebody else. Be you.
Oh, that's not the lesson I got out of it.
Oh, what'd you get?
I think the lesson I got out of it is I have to be someone else. I have to be a cool single dad who knows how to wash a dish. And I'd like to take you, and not your mother, on a trip across the country to go to Greenwich Village, New York City.
Greenwich Village, New York City?
Yes, and we'll live an exciting life there. Does that sound good to you?
That sounds great to me.
Now keep in mind, I've never been there, I don't know anything about it, and I'm carrying every cent I've ever made in cash on my person.
Do you got your cleats, Dad?
Yes, I do.
Then let's get a grip on it.
All right, New York City, here we come. Well, what's going to happen to Megan and her dad in the Big Apple? Will they be okay? We'll find out when Spontaneanation returns. Hello, citizens. It's me, the sexy ghost of your founding father, George Washington. I'd like to tell you about a new home security system called Simply Safe. Now, home security, it's always a huge hassle. There's aggressive sales guys, bloated monthly fees, and the long-term contracts. It's never a hassle for me. I can get into any home because I'm a ghost. But if you're worried about non-ghosts getting in your house, try Simply Safe. It's different and it's easy. You go online to simplysafepaul.com. You check the price tag and you'll see it's way less than the quotes the other guys gave you. A few days later, Simply Safe is on your doorstep, up and running in 30 minutes. That's certainly less time than it took me to build a country. And now your home is safe, protected by award-winning 24/7 professional monitoring. And it's only $15 a month. That's half what the big guys charge. And there's no contract or commitments. Protect your home with the alarm that Paul F. Tompkins trusts. Go to simplysafepaul.com. Paul's listeners get an exclusive 10% off. Now, just so you know, Simply Safe makes no assurances that ghosts will not be able to enter your home. If you can find an alarm company that will do that, if there's a home security system out there who says ghosts will not be able to get in, well then, friend, go with that company. But until then, your best option is Simply Safe. SimplySafePaul.com. Get 10% off your order. I cannot tell a lie. That's a pretty good deal. Well, here we are, New York City. What do you think, Megan?
I think it's amazing. The buildings are so tall.
I know, taller than either of us, or even us standing on each other's shoulders.
They look like they could touch the sky, scrape it even.
Hey, since you're Megan now, maybe you can call me something fun. Instead of Dad, maybe you could call me by my name.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
I don't, Dad.
I'm going to tell you.
Okay, Dad.
It's Evelyn.
Like Evelyn Waugh?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Okay. Can I call you Evelyn? Then we'd be Megan and Evelyn.
I like it. It's almost like Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
Hey, you two. Hey, you guys.
Oh, hello, New York citizen.
Are you out of town? I was just in to see some sights around town.
Well, in a manner of speaking, I like to think of us as brand new New Yorkers.
Oh, you're going to translate yourself. Well, me and my associate here, we provide a service, exclusive tours of the city.
It's a real pleasure to meet both of you.
Nice to meet. What are your names? I'm Evelyn, and this is Megan.
My name is Rocco, and this is my associate, Tompkins.
That's right.
Strange.
I'm Tompkins.
Like the park?
Okay.
Can I have a quick word with my my Evelyn.
Shut up, we're going to listen.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do what you want. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we will have a private conversation, but with the understanding that you will be listening.
Well, hey, that's a New York private. So it's just two other people listening.
Yeah,
It's just two-
exactly. This is New York. It's forget the Big Apple.
When in Rome.
Yeah, forget about it.
Evelyn,
Yes, Megan.
I'm pretty sure they're what I learned about in another cartoon at school. They're called hobo grifters.
Hobo grifters.
Yeah, they grift, and they're hobos.
What a strange cartoon. Tell me more about this cartoon.
All right, class. Now, we know that Mr. Paulson went into the city the other day and he was brutally stabbed. But after a lot of stitches and some care, he is on the mend.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Wow.
But we just want to make sure
Where
that
did they
you
stick him exactly?
all over, but mostly in the gut. And then everyone knows stomach wounds take the longest to heal.
Yeah, because there's bacteria in there.
Yeah, we learned that from last week's cartoon, didn't we?
I love cartoons.
Miss Carson, was he a snitch, Mr. Paulson?
Yeah.
In the sense of, yes, he told people I had a drinking problem.
Oh.
Yes.
So he got stitches?
Yeah, snitches get stitches.
I'll remember it that way. That's a good, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, if it rhymes, it's true. Now,
I thought you had a fucking cartoon for us.
I do, but you guys keep asking me questions.
What? Good point, Miss Carson.
She's on top of it. That's
You
why
got me
she's
there.
front of the room.
That's right.
If you keep having things to say, the video won't play.
A video.
Another rhyme, another good one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one, I don't know if that has legs, that one.
Yeah, that one went over my head.
All right, this one's called Binky Goes to the City and Meets Hobo Grifters. Enjoy.
Okay.
Here I am in New York City. Look at all the buildings. They're so tall, you might even say they scrape the sky.
Hey, you.
Yeah, what's up?
I want you to meet my associate, Mr. Tompkins.
Hello there.
I'm Rocco.
Oh, hi guys.
You look like you're fresh meat. I mean, you're new in town.
Well, sure I am. So now I got no place to put all my money.
Hey, you know what? Let me inspect your pockets for just a second.
Sure.
It's something we do when people get off the bus here at the port.
Let me hold on to your ATM card. Just
I wish you would. Let me get all my cash out of the way so you can get a good look at my pocket.
Oh, you're carrying too much cash for New York City.
Oh, no. Is there a rule?
Yeah, no, we gotta wrap it up in this blue bandana. See, I'm putting your money in the bandana.
Sure.
And then that'll help protect it from you. Hey, look over there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a helicopter landing on the Jarvis Center.
Hey, Tompkins, man, we should have done that cartoon.
We shouldn't have done it. It gives away all of our
Gives
stuff.
away all our-
Yeah, I can't do the blue bandana thing anymore because all these kids have seen it in that freaking
It
cartoon.
was a good paycheck for the day, but it's not with it.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
I
hello.
couldn't help but overhear your mutterings. My daughter informs me that you were the hobo grifters from the cartoon.
We don't do autographs. I'm sorry. We don't do that.
Yes, you should not have played yourselves in that cartoon. That was a mistake.
Who's gonna play me though? Who? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix?
That's how they get you. They get you.
Yeah,
with your
exactly.
ego.
Joaquin Phoenix.
You mean Leaf Phoenix?
Oh, him.
Yes,
yeah,
from
that's
Parenthood?
Right. That's deep.
Yeah.
You know the room.
I love. Whatever happened to Leaf Phoenix? He was so great in Parenthood and then never heard from him again.
I don't know. He's doing off-Broadway.
You know, it's a popular misconception that he was originally named Leaf and he changed his name to Joaquin. He was actually named Joaquin first because they were in South America at the time. But everybody else had fun names, so he said, "Can I have a fun name?" And they changed it to Leaf. But then he went back to Joaquin later.
Let's beat him up. Let's beat him up.
I
didn't like that explanation.
Yeah, you're too mouthy for a girl.
Too smart.
Too much talking.
Oh, Megan, they don't like trivia here in New York.
Well, you know what they might like? Evelyn? I brought a shiv.
Ooh.
Hey, snitches get stitches.
Yeah, we didn't run away. We just stayed here.
What's that? Little mermaid toothbrush fashioned into a... you're killing me. You're killing me slow. Come on, feet don't fail me now. Too late.
Why do you suppose he said feet don't fail me now after he was already lying on the ground?
Maybe I'd severed his spinal cord and he wasn't aware yet of what position he was in.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's imitating a siren.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, officer.
Yes.
Yes, we were just there was an attempted mugging. My name is Evelyn. This is my daughter Megan.
Yes. Well, you are. I'm going to hold you two for murder.
What?
We've got a couple of dead hobo grifters right here on the sidewalk.
But it was self-defense.
Yeah.
Tell it to the magistrate.
I suppose
Magistrate?
we'll have to.
Oyez, oyez, the 4th Manhattan Precinct Judicial Criminal Court will now come to session. Let me get my docket here. Oh, jeez, look at you two rubes. All right. Okay, what are the charges against this father-daughter mashup?
I'm defending them. They are new transplants to the city. They didn't know better. The daughter is only 12. She had a shiv. They were attacked. It was self-defense.
Well,
I am prosecuting them. They are a dangerous element new to our city. They are seeking to destroy the very fabric of New York, which is hobo grifters, charming cartoon-like characters.
Oh,
who do as they please.
you know what? Save your speeches for the courtroom.
We're in the courtroom,
All right,
so
save 'em
I'm
for
ready
the-
to go.
Save them for the jury. Ugh.
Well,
It's politics.
I can watch you two all day. Your accents are grating in a familiar New York sort of way. But I will say, in New York, ignorance of our laws is no excuse because forget about it.
I'd like to call into the statute of the Good Samaritan law. No one in the surrounding areas offered to help the hobo grifters, so if they should be brought up on charges as well.
Your Honor, I would like to say the Good Samaritan is a Bible story, and the idea was Samaritans were so terrible, there was the one good one, so, it's ridiculous.
Separation of church and state. He wins. He wins.
Your Honor, I was informed people in New York do not like factoids.
Don't like fat toys?
Factoids.
Huh?
We were under the impression, if it please the court, that the people in New York do not read BuzzFeed. Is that true?
We're not allowed.
That's a curious
Okay, at the
thing.
same time as the thing with the big sodas? Yeah, too many lists. Too many people getting fat.
Giuliani.
Yeah, no, it was the other one.
Bloomberg. Yeah, that's right.
Friggin' Bloomiani.
Giuliani was the peep show guy, right?
Always nice to
new.
see you again, Mayor Koch.
Does it make anybody else mad when you think it's a BuzzFeed list and it's a BuzzFeed video and you're like, I can't watch a video out on the subway or on the bus?
Me, I don't know if this is the time to bring that up.
I'm just saying, I keep thinking it's a list and it's original BuzzFeed content that's lame.
I agree with you, of course, but I think that this is not the time. We
All
might
right,
we're in very hot
Evelyn.
water here.
When now, whenever to make a stand.
Your Honor, if it please the court, may I recommend the death penalty?
Your Honor, I believe the prosecuting attorney is trying to get elected next year.
Oh, is that true? Are you running for office?
I actually am running for office, yes. So, will you take a sticker?
Yeah, sure, I'll take a sticker.
How
Give me
about
two.
a button?
Oh, hey, you got a bumper sticker?
I do have bumper stickers.
I don't got a car, but I'll slap it on a cab for you.
Hey, all right.
Forget about it.
Your Honor
about
is
it.
surely showing bias in this case.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. You win. Here's a donut. Moving on.
That was sarcasm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
No
That's
donuts,
just
I'm
what I
sorry.
checked.
It's a bagel,
I
actually.
thought that was a pretty speedy case.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, I got things to do.
All right. Your Honor, I'd like to call to the stand the 12-year-old girl. Her name is Megan.
Sure it's not Megan?
Well, that's part of my examination, Your Honor.
Oh, I hate girls with snooty name pronunciation preferences.
Your Honor, this. All right.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Megan,
Yeah.
put your hand on the Bible and repeat after me.
Okay.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Hey, what are you gonna do?
All right. Now, Megan, isn't your name actually Megan?
It could be pronounced many different ways.
Could be, but how did you used to pronounce it?
I used to pronounce it the way my parents gave it to me, which was Megan.
That's right.
But if we were in Hawaii, vowels are different, and it could be pronounced Megan.
Objection, Your Honor. I don't know about this Hawaii shit.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I like to cite the case of Monroe versus Patinkin, in which Hawaii references and pronunciations are perfectly valid. I have an expert witness willing to testify in the courtroom.
Is it Mandy Patinkin?
Hey, I'm Mandy Paquette.
Oh, I love your work.
You
wait a
sound
minute.
familiar.
This whole thing is starting to sway. I got to hear from Mr. Patinkin here.
Hey, did you?
Well, I just have a little bit of time. I'm on Broadway right now.
I
kind of
bet you
knocking
are.
them dead in my latest musical.
Pardon me, if it pleases the court. Mr. Patinkin, were you not the host of the talent show at my daughter's school?
Yes, it was me.
I
That's
thought
right.
that you shaved your homeland beard. I wasn't sure if that was
That's
you
right.
or not.
My daughter goes there, and so I like to donate my time.
Well, you did a wonderful job.
You're welcome.
I mean, despite my daughter losing and being humiliated in front of the school, and we ended up moving here and now we're on trial. Other than that, a really bang-up job. You really kept the show moving.
Anyway, I guess I'm a kind of a witness. I'm here for a job. I'm not just here to yuck it up.
Oh, no, I understand, but I don't meet a lot of celebrities, so...
Would somebody please cross-examine Mr. Patinkin? His time is very valuable.
Mr. Patinkin, please testify why the pronunciation of Megan and or Megan allows the person to be honorable and truthful and not be tried for murder.
Well, it's quite common in Hawaii for that to be the case. Can I get out of here?
One question, Your Honor. How long has this been the case in Hawaii?
Welcome to Hawaii. I'm King Kamehameha. It's great to see you guys here.
Thank you.
What are your names?
I'm Admiral Cook.
Admiral Cook?
Cook. It's Cook.
Oh, well, this is Hawaii. You better get used to this. We like to pronounce things in crazy ways. If you have vowels in your name. So we would call you Cape Town Cook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
All right, sure.
My name is Lily Uokalani.
Wow.
Now, on where you come from, you call us Kevin and Luann.
Sure. Boy, we're going to have a great time invading this island and putting a stop to all this crazy stuff.
Can I make a suggestion?
Okay.
Take off a couple layers.
Really?
Look at us.
Oh.
It's hot out. You know what I mean?
Not exactly cricket, but I'm going to undo a button.
Would you like some humu humu nuku nuku apuaha?
Is it going to get me drunk?
It's a fish. It's our
How about
state.
how about some spam?
Okay, now we're talking.
All right.
What is this spam we speak of?
Anyway, that's our deal with the vowels. So a long time, you say?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mandy Patinkin, I have no further questions.
All right.
Thank you, and of course, you're a treasure of the American theater.
Well, thanks so much.
Give our best to Patty LuPone.
You got a Wednesday matinee?
Oh, I do, every Wednesday.
Boy,
Come on
I wish
down.
I could go. I wish I could be
I'm
there.
going to blow it up. I'm going to blow the roof off.
Can I
Your
get
Honor,
tickets to TKTS? Yes.
I have a suggestion.
Oh,
Why
okay.
don't we throw out this kangaroo court and I'll just go see a matinee?
Someone's getting the vibe of New York City. It's what we do here. You sure you weren't born here?
I am the attorney, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I was born here. I have this voice.
I was talking to the little girl.
Your Honor, I concur.
I have a thing where females all blur together, especially if they're in my peripheral vision, but I can tell there's a height difference here.
It's gender blindness.
It's gender blindness. Yeah, I used to wear special blinders for it when I had a daughter.
Right.
And I used to take her underwear shopping at the 34th Street Macy's. But they shut that one down after the underwear fire.
Your Honor, I move that we dismiss this case, we go see this matinee, and I further move that we second act it so we don't have to pay for it.
I forwarded, moved, and so forth, and with, and where's my knocker? Hang on.
I got a perfect forwarding record.
There it is.
Yeah, just store all the underwear really compactly in the basement. I don't think they'll catch fire.
These gas lamps here, sure, there's an open flame everywhere on this floor.
You know,
sure,
it's
Mr.
late.
Macy,
I'm
that's
gonna
safe?
go home.
Hey, where do you want these oily rags?
Somewhere between the underwear and the open flame.
All right, I'll
Hey,
just cram them in there. Maybe I'll spread them around.
Hey, everybody, the back door, I nailed it shut. That way no one can escape.
Hey, you know what this room's missing? A bunch of Irish girls. Where can we get some Irish girls?
Bring them in.
I did
think
hear
I know,
Irish
please.
girl.
Ah, there you are. Pegeen Mary. Here, sit here for a while and just wait.
My fingers are small. I can work the sewing machine.
You're talking too much.
Oh no, there's a fire! Oh God! Oh God! All these Irish girls.
I'm taking the
feel-
executive
Oh my God.
escape.
I feel as if we made several errors.
That was bad news, that fire. Anyway, off we go to Broadway.
Yay!
Megan, did you hear that? We're saved. We're saved by the power of Broadway.
As it always should be.
I think the real lesson here is that if you want to make everybody like you, be a victim.
Yeah.
Let people steamroll over you, and then your life will work out exactly the way others hope it will for you. Right?
Yeah, Dad.
That sounds about right.
That sounds right to me.
Oh, you two are gonna get murdered in this city. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Hey, welcome.
Megan,
Yeah,
I love
Evelyn.
you.
I love you, Evelyn.
I'm glad we went underwear shopping that day.
Me too.
Oh, so sweet. What a sweet story. Twists and turns, but it all ended up okay in the end. That's our story, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Who would like to promote things? Look, we're in June. Our show is not on the air currently.
No.
We're hoping, at the time of this recording, we do not know if we're going to continue to do the show. We're hoping that we will.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
But I know, Colleen, you have regular performances here in town in Los Angeles.
Well, and actually, Ted has regular performances, and he often asks me to do said regular performances.
Quite often.
You're saying Ted is the instigator of these live performances.
Yes. Well, no, not me, but we do a show called The Crazy Uncle Joe Show at the Groundling Theater every Wednesday night.
The historic
8 p.m.
Groundlings Theater. Every Wednesday night. At 8
Every
p.m.
single Wednesday night.
And Ted, you're there every Wednesday?
I'm not there every single Wednesday.
Sometimes
but
he's
I
not there.
am
Are you there
usually,
most
I would say
Wednesdays?
usually most. Thank you.
It is your default.
Yes.
If something else comes
And
along.
if me and Aimee Mann are doing something, then that's
Here
what
you go.
Well, June is open for her, so.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask her.
I've
Ask
already-
her.
Yeah.
You could
I'd
be
love
the
to see her
thing
do
she
some
hates to
improv.
do.
So in June, I will not be.
You could be that thing she regrets
Yep.
committing to.
Tweet at her right afterwards.
She was so open and friendly, and then it came back to.
But Wednesdays at 8 at the Groundlings,
Yes.
the Crazy Uncle Joe Show.
Yeah.
Mike Al.
I have nothing to promote other than I'll be attending in June something you're performing at. So I'll be there in the audience playing audience member and reluctant camper.
More on that very soon.
More on that. Amen.
Colleen,
I'm trying to think if I have anything fun going on. I've got a lot of
really
like.
think about it.
I have pots on the stove, but nothing's
Weren't you on a
cooking
TV
yet.
show? Didn't you have an appearance on a TV show recently? No.
Who am I thinking of then?
Oh, somebody else who. I might have a callback for a commercial.
Fingers crossed, everyone.
No. I have this show, but I can't promote it because it will have happened already by the time.
You can promote it. If somebody, let's say, they download it by accident,
Yeah.
they somehow fast forward or at least move the space bar to this very moment, you could advise them now to go back to the beginning and listen to it and not delete it.
Or I could tell them to go back to May 4th, right?
Right.
And it's the other one that
There
I
you
was
go.
on. That's.
Do you really remember the date?
Well, you just texted it to me, remember? Because I asked.
But still, I didn't. Oh, you did that. I forgot about that exchange. Oh, life's rich pageant. What was Michael talking about? Well, let me tell you. He was talking about the Solid Sound Festival in North Adams, Massachusetts, June 27th. I will be there both as myself and as a member of Super Ego as part of that weekend-long festival. Saturday is when the comedy is happening. It's a comedy a day, really, that's curated by and hosted by John Hodgman. And so it's me, Super Ego, Tig Notaro is there, a bunch of other funny people. It's going to be a good time, and Michael will be there in the audience. Seek him out.
Have a lighter through your whole set.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're like going to yell through the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I know that guy. Hey, it's me.
So you'll be able to find him.
You're doing great, Paul.
Also, before that happens, Super Ego will be at Max FunCon, the Maximum Fun convention thrown by Jesse Thorne. That happens Lake Arrowhead, June 12th and 13th. We will be there. Watch No You Shut Up on YouTube. All of our prior episodes are online. You can either see them at fusion.net or go to YouTube, where you probably already are going anyway for some other reason. But you can find playlists of all the full episodes of Season 3. Please do check that out because it's a really fun show that I stand behind 1,000%. I love doing it, and hopefully we'll continue to do it. Spontaneanation will be live at Largo July 11th. I will be there with my improviser pals, a special guest, and of course, Eban Schletter. Eban Schletter, ebanschletter.com. Go there. You can find all of his albums that he has for sale, and you should buy them and enjoy them because Eban Schletter is only the best. Guys, give us a good review on iTunes. Please continue to enjoy the show. Tell people about it. Go check out previous episodes if this is your first episode. I like you. Okay? There, I said it. And I want you to like me too. I don't care who knows it. I'm a needy person with a damaged interior. We will see you again next Monday. Thank you so much. Semper in presenti. Oh, and thanks, Cody. This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich, Scott Ackerman, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com. The wolf dead.